Hey there, I'm Aaron, and this is Aaron's Simple Life. Today, I'm going to show you how I make homemade envelopes for gifts. I make earrings, and I make these cute little cards to put them in. And it's really nice when somebody gets one in a box envelope. So I'm going to show you how to make them. This is what they look like. They're nice. There's just enough room for one of these cards with a pair of earrings to slip in. And they close with Velcro. Let's get started. The supplies you'll need: 8.5 by 11 paper, an X-Acto knife, a ruler, some double-sided tape, some Velcro dots, a mat to cut things on, and a scoring board. I got the measurements for this box on a website. I'll leave the website in the description below. What I wanted to do was use an 8.5 by 11 paper, so the widest my paper could be is 8.5 inches, because they need a square piece of paper to start. So the first thing to do is cut this 8.5 by 11 paper into an 8.5 by 8.5 paper. That was easy. The next thing we're going to do is use this scoring board to score my paper. This is cardstock, by the way. It's not just plain old copy paper. It's cardstock. You can get it at your local office supply store. And another piece of tool that we need is a scoring bone, I guess you'd call it. I've used it in book turning before for flattening down edges of paper. Well, now I'm going to be using it to go up and down the lines of this scoring board. Part of the equipment that I got with my scoring board is this handy little tool. And all it is a ruler. I've pre-marked it. You can see the places where I need to make marks for my box. And you'll see how it works. You just line this edge up with the edge of the scoring board, and then you score in straight lines. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, that was funny. You can see I've pre-marked my board where I need to score my paper. And all you do is you put your paper right along here and line up the edge with whatever mark you have, and then score right down this way. And that's it. There's one. And there's two. See how nicely that's scored? And then you turn your paper 90 degrees. And do you see this score line right here? You just line that up. And it's nice that I have it pre-marked here so that you can see. And then you score it some more. And then line this line up again. And score it again. And you keep doing that. Ta-da! All of the scores are in place. And you can see the middle part of it. It fits my envelope size with a little bit to spare. The next thing to do is to trim where the folds are going to be. You could do this with an X-Acto knife, but I just happen to have another tool I can use. This is the original scoring board that I got. I didn't like it as much because this groove to score in wasn't very deep, and with the cardstock I kept losing my groove. But this part of it works great. Watch this. You line this line of the machine up with the line that you scored, and then you push down. And it makes a cut like that. Now we're ready to fold it up. I saw somebody say that I should fold away from this. So that's how I'm going to fold it. I've got my bone folder here. Oh, but I'm going to cut these tabs first. When I fold it this way, and then I fold it this way, this corner tab right here, it's going to get stuck. So I've seen a lot of people fold them a lot of different ways. So here's how I do it. Since I'm not going to be using it to mail anything, I'll take these top ones completely off. And then I leave the bottom ones inside. They're right there. So let's take these top ones off. And let's just make one slit in these bottom ones. There we go. Let me put my cover on my X-Acto knife so I don't hurt myself. Now we just fold. Can you see it coming together already? It's kind of cool, isn't it? So next I'm going to use my double-sided tape so that I can tape this thing together. Oh, another thing that I have is I might want to take that corner off and make it rounded. This tool also has one of those right there. And another thing that I sometimes do is I take off the top corner of this bottom one. But I don't remember how big it's supposed to be. Kind of like that. I'll just make a little mark. I guess I put the lid on too soon. Alright, now with the double-sided tape. I don't really measure it. I just know that it needs to go from here to here. From here to here. And I also need a little bit of double-sided tape to go right here and right here. And that's to catch the edge of these. Just a little piece, though. Alright, maybe you can't see that very well. Let me show you. There's some. There's some. There's some. And there's some. See, this piece is going to have this little corner. Fold right down to it. I press on my double-sided tape really well because I don't know why, I just do. So the first thing I do is take this little piece of double-sided tape right off of there, and this little piece of double-sided tape right off of there. And then I fold this way up, and I fold these over where they're supposed to go. You see? Joining at the corner right there. And then I put this one inside. And press it good. And then I do the same with this side. Turn it up, press it down, Press these two sides together. Press that together. Press it good so it stays. All right. And then these sides get, and then I take off the other double-sided tape. Got a little extra there. Fold this in. And then press it together. Then take off this other little piece of double-sided tape. This one's a little harder to get to. There might be a different way to do it. Press it in there. All right. We're almost done. Next is the Velcro. So what made sense to me for the Velcro, because I thought, oh, how do I make sure that I get the button in the right spot or whatever? So I take the, I don't know, the fluffier one instead of, this is the wiry one. Can you see that? And this is the fluffy one. I take the fluffy one and I put it right where I want it to go. Which is, well, I didn't center that very well. That's alright though. And then I press it in really good together. Press, press, press. And then I take the rougher one. These have a sticky back on them, so they stick. And I take that, and I just press it to this Velcro right there. And then pull my finger off. So it's right where it's supposed to go. And then if I close the envelope and lightly press for a second, it's right there where it's supposed to go. And then I lift up the Velcro. Oh, here's some ASMR. Are you ready? That wasn't very good ASMR, was it? And then see, it's right where it's supposed to go. So we push down on it. And there's a homemade box envelope for whatever you might need it for. It fits these little cards that I make for my earrings just perfectly. Yay! Thank you for watching Aaron's Simple Life. I hope you enjoyed learning how I make box envelopes today. Please be sure and like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you.